Hi guys, welcome to this video. In this video, what do we cover? We cover 5 words from national and international newspapers. This is your daily dose of vocabulary. This is daily dose of vocabulary turbocharged on boosters, and it's going to be very, very relevant and precise with respect to the words that we pick. I'm Prashant. I will be your host for this session and I will take you through this journey where we'll add 5 words to your word power. Right? First is watershed. Now, what is a watershed moment? It's a key pivotal moment. It is a turning point after which things are very different. Also, the line dividing two river systems. So, if a line is dividing two river systems, it's an important or critical juncture. It's where the river systems are coming together. Comes from that particular context in our language. The English language does a wonderful job of imbibing these concepts from everyday lives and turning them into useful contexts where these can be applied. For example, the 1991 economic reforms, which were brought in by our late Prime Minister Manmohan Singh ji, these were a watershed moment in our economy, a critical juncture which changed the lives of Indians and changed India as a country. This was a critical moment, a watershed moment. That's the context that you can remember the word from. Always have these special contexts that you can use to remember these words. Next word, pervasive. Pervasive is something which is present everywhere, spreading through all parts of something. It's used for influences, feelings, problems. If your problems are pervasive, they are present everywhere. Not a good situation to be in. So social media has become pervasive in modern life. So everywhere we go, shots and reels, we find people. Now, when I last went to the zoo with my young kid, all people were interested were in clicking pictures rather than watching and those animals closely and enjoying the moment. So the camera phones have become all pervasive as well. They are present everywhere, probably at times taking away our joy from living in that moment. So pervasive, that's the second word that we learn. Munificence, the third word that we learn. Now, munificence is a word which sounds complicated but has a great meaning to it. It means great generosity. The word great appears in its meaning itself. So, if a person is munificent, it means he has a really, really large heart. He has no problems in giving away more than what is usual or expected. We all see such people, we all see such relatives, we all see such known ones, such loved ones who are generally very munificent in their nature. They'd like to give away everything that they have. So that is what munificence is. Now, an interesting usage example, the alumnus showed munificence by funding scholarships for hundreds of students. It was not just a token donation, it showed the alumnus, he gave a lot of money and hence it was munificence, right? Interesting word, difficult word, but useful. Next, what you should do, you should collate all these words that you are learning today. What is to collate? To collect and arrange information or documents into clear logical order so that they can be studied or compared easily. You generally collate records, you collate documents, you collate your notes, you collate all these different things. You not only collect them, but you also organize them. So it's collect and organize and arrange information in clear orders, right? So collating is an important activity. For example, scientists, they do collate a lot of information. They not only collect, but they collate also a lot of information. Last word, buoyancy. This is a word that you should have encountered previously in life. You should have encountered during your school days. Buoyancy is ability to float in water or air. So the laws of buoyancy are something that you should have studied. So as I said earlier, the English language is a fascinating language. It takes these concepts. So for example, the ability to float in water. What happens? Buoyancy pushes you upwards. It gives you positive thrust upwards. So the English language takes this meaning of positive thrust and applies it contextually. Like what? It also, buoyancy refers to a cheerful, optimistic mood that keeps you from sinking under pressure. So if you have buoyancy, that means you have a positive outlook. It is something which is pushing you upwards. So it's not only about being positive, but it is picking up your low spirits and pushing you in a positive sense, pushing you upwards. Despite market crashes, some sectors still show buoyancy, with investors remaining hopeful and active. So the stock markets have crashed, but some sectors, they are showing positive sentiments. They are still buoyant. They are still showing that positive upward thrust, right? So you can see how fascinating the English language is. Picks up all these contexts and incorporates them. So this is what contextual usage of words is. Not just sticking to the dictionary definitions, but contextually using their meanings and building the language in a very beautiful manner. So this is what the 5 words for today were. I hope you knew these words. Some of these words, you knew some of these usages, and the remaining things, your small little knowledge gaps that you had, this video helped you cover those knowledge gaps. Thank you very much for watching this video, and happy learning.